Hi everyone, my name's Anson Bailey. I'm the partner for consumer and retail at KPMG, heading up Asia Pacific region. It gives me great pleasure today to introduce you to Christian Secci, who is the CEO and co-founder of a very interesting company called Pakpobox. Hi Christian, how are you?
Hi, Anson. Very good. Thank you for the invitation.
You are very welcome, my friend. Now, can you share a little bit of a background about Pakpobox? Because there's going to be a lot of people that are scratching their heads and wondering, who is this guy? Who is this company?
So, Pakpobox is a company that we make automated hardware and software solution to enable courier to deliver more packaging using fewer trucks and to empower online merchant to ship more, spending less. We started as a company in 2014 where we were manufacturing this automated intelligent parcel lockers, so the modern version of letterboxes, and we started bidding tender with the post organizations, and we specialize in building infrastructure of this locker around Asia Pacific.
So it's a real business then, Christian?
Yeah, it's a real business.
That is great to know. Great to know. It's a real business, ladies and gentlemen. Now, can you perhaps share some of the current trends with us about digital? Because we've been hearing a lot about digital, and we've been hearing a lot about e-commerce.
Yeah, so COVID-19 was a wake-up call for the world. We are seeing many businesses that they are discovering how online can empower more sales and more business. And we were forced by COVID-19, but now I think people, they start to realize the convenience. And you can, before we were used just to order food and receive it at home, or buy some flights or book our hotels online, but now we discovered that we can buy groceries, we can buy goods, and have it delivered or collect on our own convenience.
So that's quite interesting, because COVID-19 has been a catalyst for people to move online.
Yeah.
Now,
I would call it accelerator.
Okay,
an accelerator of the digitalization of the world that probably was already taking shape. But instead of taking 10 years, now I think probably 2-3 years.
Fair enough. Now, something else I wanted to ask you is, so what is so unique about Pakpobox? What's different? What's different with Pakpobox compared with these other businesses?
Okay, so compared to our competitor, for example, we are able to build the infrastructure of the locker, so the hardware, the software. But our uniqueness is that we are able to connect this infrastructure with all the stakeholders, the like of online merchants, courier companies, the smart lockers, the retail stores, and the receiver. Everything is on the cloud, everything is digitalized, and is more efficient in this way, and also the customer journey is seamless.
So that's a good point. The customer journey is seamless.
The customer journey is seamless, and we as a company, we are resilient.
Right, resilient. I keep hearing that time and time again. But how about another question for you as well? Is Hong Kong, is it ready for your business? Is it ready to move into this new digital age? What's your opinion?
Anson, timing is probably 90% of the success of a startup. When I arrived in Hong Kong in 2013, you know how many lockers there were in Hong Kong?
No idea.
Zero.
I
brought the first one from Poland. You know how many lockers there are today?
I don't know.
Around 1,500 in 5 years.
Okay.
Okay. So at that time, the market wasn't ready.
Okay.
But then we were able to educate the market, and then the rise of e-commerce and digitalization is pushing the need of for this solution. Is Hong Kong ready? I tell you that Hong Kong is ready as an opportunity to go digital. I give you just one number. In China, in mainland China,
Right.
the the online sales are just around 30% of the total retail sales. So it means that 3 out of 10 purchases are online. In Hong Kong, 6%.
Right.
So we are still behind. And I can tell you that this number in Hong Kong doubled in just 5 years, from 3 to 6. But we are still far behind China. So the opportunity for Hong Kong to go digital and to grow as e-commerce is like at least 3-4 times.
So as you said, timing is everything, and it seems that the market is ready now. That's really important. So a lot of positives, but are there some challenges that you're facing in your business?
Oh, plenty of challenges. Otherwise, you know, the challenges are the milestones that you achieve to get from idea to success without losing enthusiasm. You need challenge, because to test not only you as a person, but you as a company, your business model, and maybe pivot. So we have so many challenges. One of that is, like, for example, finding location in Hong Kong where to place the locker is now much more easier, but space is everything in the city. Space is gold.
Sure.
So finding suitable space at the right price is one of the challenge. And another one is hiring talent, IT talent. I think there is a lack of IT talent in the city, and if you want to go digital, you need the people that they build this digital infrastructure. But say that, those challenges are great opportunities for Hong Kong to change and lead this digitalization in Great Bay Area.
Because I think that's a very good point, actually, Christian. We talk a lot about the rise of tech and innovation, but in order to really move to that next level, we do need to upskill our people. We need to make sure that we have the right talent. So people is really important for all of us. So in the future, we need to ensure that we've got the brightest minds working across things like digital and IT and, of course, data. We hear a lot about AI. Those skill sets are going to be really important for us in the future. So what do people need to do right now, Christian, in this? We keep hearing about the new normal, right? I mean, I think that's quite interesting, right? Everyone talks about we're in this new normal now. So what do people have to do? What do businesses have to do?
So I think what we did, for example, I give you an example of what we did. We did a checkup of our business, and then you need to understand what was working before and what is working now, and if something is not profitable, be fast and flexible enough to pivot on the business model. And again, try to think of all the aspect of the business, not only the sales, but the operation, the after sale, the customer service. How can we rethink all these aspects of the company in the post-COVID-19 era?
Very, very important. And I think you also mentioned that obviously you've got to be fast, you've got to be flexible, but previously I think you also mentioned to me about communication.
Yeah.
Because that's important, isn't it? You've got to, you've also got to communicate.
So you need to communicate at least 10 times more than you did before. Communicate with your customers.
Okay.
Communicate with your supplier. Communicate with your team.
Right.
Communicate with your business partners. More and more, because we are navigating a period of uncharted water. this thing didn't happen before. So we need really to share on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, what's happening, where we're going, where we are navigating the ship. Are we going? We're trying to go in a safe harbor, or we will be like in the storm for how long? And another thing is like putting people at the center of the project, the center of the business, the center of the company, the center of your solution. People, I think, we realize really how important is to have the right people with the right mindset and the right passion to navigate the company, the business in difficult times. Because they were our secret sauce, because no one at Pakpobox was complaining. Everyone said, okay, what can we do? How can we adapt? How can we adjust to this moment? I never heard someone complaining or getting scared.
That's a great point. When you talk about our secret sauce is our people. That is a great takeaway. So are you optimistic about the future? Are you optimistic about being here in Hong Kong right now?
Look, I love Hong Kong. It's my city. My daughter is born here. I think it's one of the most vibrant and energetic places of the world. We are facing so many challenges that they are coming from different direction, but I'm super positive on the future of Hong Kong, really as a center of the Great Bay Area, a center of not only logistic, financial, legal, but also a center that is attracting innovation and then spreading innovation around the world. And why I'm positive? Because things in Hong Kong can happen fast, can change fast, and I see a lot of entrepreneurs around. I see the government that is also a lot of supportive in this moment. So I'm positive and optimistic.
So Christian, just in conclusion of this interview, can you perhaps share with the audience, what's the one key takeaway that people should be thinking about, those entrepreneurs and those businessmen and businesswomen? What should they be thinking about? What's your buzzword?
I would say be flexible, be water, be ready to change fast, and with the wave of digitalization and changes that are happening, and be ready to surf the wave and and then jump, arrive at the end of the wave. So go to the other side ready for a new period of growth and amazing changes.
Absolutely. Christian, Secci, thank you so much for sharing your insights. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Secci, the CEO and co-founder of Pakpobox. Please check them out. Some really fascinating things that are going on. We're seeing some very cool tech and innovation happening here in Hong Kong. And it's with people like Christian, who's very much an international business entrepreneur, calling Hong Kong home. So please check out this interview on July the 7th at the Connected Retail Experiences virtual conference with a lot of other great insights. So please join us at that time. But from Christian and myself, thanks very much. Have a good day. Bye. Thanks, Christian.
Yes, so good afternoon, everyone. We have a few questions from the audience. So Vince is asking, what are your competitive advantages with other smart lockers in the region? So Vince, in terms of software, our competitive advantage is that our locker management system can run different hardware. So we are building a kind of Microsoft Android of the the smart locker management system. So far, we have done several projects where our software is powering the hardware of Pakpobox locker, TZ lockers, Neopost locker, Zili lockers, Impost. So this is one of the competitive advantage, because sometimes post organization or logistic companies, they have already existing smart lockers, but they don't want to run the network with different systems. Another competitive advantage in terms of hardware. So we have a flexible system that can be the configuration. It's can be extendable and with different layout. And third advantage is that we can power a locker network, but we can also connect this locker network to the online merchants at checkout. So we've done the integration with Shopline, Shopify. We are launching WooCommerce, Magento, so we can offer the delivery to locker at checkout of the major e-commerce platform. Then we have the second answer. Okay, what is our pricing scheme? Pricing scheme is very simple. When we offer the delivery to lockers or to retail stores, we charge in Hong Kong 20 Hong Kong dollar per packages flat fee. When we sell the hardware and the software, then we charge, depends on the configuration. We have a third question, also Vince. Do you have cold chain delivery? We don't have a cold chain delivery, but we have refrigerated, temperature controlled lockers that can accommodate refrigerated food, frozen and chilled. And then we can also accommodate hot food up to 40 degrees. I hope that this answers your questions.